So, disclaimer before we get this video started. Um, I do not condone contacting this person or trying to bother them in any way whatsoever. I will do my best to keep this person anonymous. I do not want any harm to befall them under any circumstances. Um, Although we haven't been speaking, I have been trying to make amends, but it hasn't been going well. So, um, enjoy this silly, stupid conversation that probably never should have happened. I would also like to add that this argument happened a very long time ago, September of 2017, which is like 9 months ago about. And it was before I started dating Aaron. And for some context, at the time that this argument happened, I and this person were in a close relationship. Not necessarily boyfriend-girlfriend, but one that I'm not entirely proud of. And although it is embarrassing to admit such a thing, especially on my public channel, I feel like there needs to be some context behind this conversation. As well as the fact that when we first met, I thought he hated me because he was getting irritated that I repeatedly interrupted him. And granted, I do have a problem with interrupting people that I have been trying to curb as best as I can. But, and I'll admit that it does get pretty annoying. I try my best not to. Um, so, basically, he thinks that I'm completely insane because I told him I have bipolar depression and can sometimes get irrationally sad, as well as social anxiety, which makes me think everybody hates me, even if they don't. In this case, I'm pretty sure he actually does hate me now, but that's nothing I can really change, so there's no point in worrying about it. So, enjoy! Studying using the e-textbook right now, also listening to an electro swing stream.
Nice. Studying using papers.
It seems I'm more technologically advanced than you. Haha, JK.
Mine are online. They're just called papers.
Oh, we typically just call them articles here.
They aren't articles.
Huh?
They're fucking papers.
So you scanned paper onto your computer screen?
You're in school, right?
Yes. Are you reading essays then?
And you don't know what the term papers means?
I'm trying to think of all possible synonyms of what you call papers, so we can establish that that word would be better suited to avoid confusion.
Like, when someone documents something, those documents consist of papers on the subject?
No, that's an article, like a news article or a scientific article.
No, the word is better suited because they're fucking papers.
Who would fuck a paper? I mean, unless it has a hole in it.
No, those are short snippets that cut down larger chunks of information for idiots.
But then again, paper cuts.
Papers are the full, unedited documents on a subject or theory.
Okay, so are you talking about text then? Like textbooks?
How the fuck do you not know this? No, textbooks are tools of learning through repetition.
Because I usually use any word other than paper to describe something that is not literally just a piece of paper.
Because you're an idiot. Paper is paper. Papers are papers.
I take everything literally.
They are literally papers.
I'm not too happy when words have multiple meanings, except for puns. Puns are good.
I don't care what you're happy about. I don't care about what things are called.
If it's something someone wrote for school, it's an essay. If it's written to give someone a general idea of something, it's an article. If it explains the topic in detail, it's a textbook. How is this so difficult?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Textbooks are used to teach people. Papers are used to document.
Document what?
Obviously, this comes down to you being ignorant.
Can you say that again, but a little bit louder, please?
Obviously, this comes down to you being ignorant.
Thank you. You mean like a history textbook? I think it's more of a vocabulary barrier.
Okay, you're either trying to annoy me or you really are blindingly ignorant. Either way, I'm through talking to you.
Obviously, you say things differently than people do here.
Don't start with the race shit.
It's not race, it's location.
I know American better than most Americans.
Texans speak differently from Californians. It's not because of race, it's because of distance.
You're still wrong.
Go on.
It's because of culture.
In the eastern US, people call soda pop, and here, where I live, we call it soda because that's what's normal for us. It's just the way people talk, the way people describe things.
I know how language works, you condescending asshole.
In other cultures, there are more or less words for colors than there are in the English language.
Give me one more asinine reason to remove you. I dare you.
I have tits.
And?
Go on.
So do our... So do over half the population.
But I'm one of very few. I'm sorry, I can't repeat this. This was so long ago, like almost a year ago, I think. You just go.
And still you have something correct... Wait. And still you have yet to say something correct today. No, you're one of a few.
Besides, I don't see the point of removing me over an argument over vocabulary.
And another thing, if you think... And another thing, if you think you can leverage me with tits, you've completely lost it.
Seriously, this is the most petty thing to remove someone over. We have different ways of thinking. Get over it.
Thinking?
Yes.
You mean how you think something is your way and I know you're wrong?
Neither of us is wrong. We just learn things differently.
No, you are wrong.
No, I just learn differently from you. That's like saying you can't call this art because I don't like it.
I really can't comprehend this level of obnoxious ignorance. Words are not a matter of opinion.
What's funny is they actually are, but I didn't actually tell him that because I didn't want to make things worse. But they are a matter of location. I feel like a broken record here.
No, they don't. Why? Because if I went to America, I would talk like Americans. It's a matter of culture.
You call cookies fucking biscuits where you come from. We have different vocabulary and different ways of describing things. Get over your damn self.
Well, maybe shut the fuck up and learn something instead of being an... I'll try that again. Well, maybe shut the fuck up and learn something instead of being an obnoxious twat then. Yes, that's culture. Clap, clap, pat on the back.
You call fries chips and chips crisps.
Yes, I know. Do you have a point? Because if you're going to say its location again...
It's the same point I've had the entire time. We learn things differently. That's no big deal. Get over it.
Yes, but you're assuming I don't know what you know.
Neither of us is wrong in calling food what we want. I never said that.
Listen. The word papers in the context I'm using it came from America.
And?
The English adopted the term.
Hug. See, I was trying to be nice the whole time. I didn't want to, fight him or anything.
Yeah. This has nothing to do with me being English, you fucking racist. This is just you not knowing something.
I don't know whether or not to believe you, but honestly, I don't like making you mad, so I don't want this to go any further. I'll look it up later. Feel better?
Keep fucking patronizing me.
And stating facts does not make me racist. We do speak differently, but that's not a bad thing.
Fuck sake, no, that doesn't make you racist, but I'm claiming ignorance. Ah, fuck's sake, no, that doesn't make you racist, but claiming I'm ignorant because I'm English is racist.
Snap back to the part where he called me ignorant, and notice the fact that I never even said that word once, up until this point. Californians speak differently from New Yorkers, people in Montana speak differently from people in Oklahoma, it's nothing to do with race. And I never said you were ignorant, nor did I say that it was because you're English.
Okay, whatever, I'm not explaining the same shit again.
Jesus, it's like you're just making shit up to make me look bad.
Here's something from Google for you. Scientific papers. Scientific papers are for sharing your own original research work with other scientists or for reviewing the research conducted by others. As such, they are critical to the evolution of modern science, in which the work of one scientist builds upon that of others. I don't have to make shit up. You just look bad. Now, does this settle the matter?
Sure, but don't question my character. That crosses a serious line.
Do you accept that the word exists and what it is used for?
Yes, I accept it, and I understand now that I was wrong.
As opposed to you, who has crossed several. Do you?
You won the argument, and I'm not upset about it.
Good. Now don't contact me again.
Please be mature about this. This is by far one of the dumbest arguments to get emotionally invested in. I'm gonna give you a break. I have to leave for school anyway.
What did I just say? Right, blocking time. I very rarely do this, but if you agree not to act in such an obtuse way again, I'll retract what I said.
Keep in mind that this was about 5 hours after the conversation ended previously. You know what? You've been a bit of an asshole today. I think I'm just gonna leave you alone until you stop being C-word. Until you apologize for earlier. Or both.
Yeah, no. You try to claim I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm English. Try to sexually extort me and just generally shit all over the English language and me in the most childish way possible. But I'm an asshole.
I really like you, friendo, I do. But I've already learned the hard way to stay away from people who I'm always walking on eggshells with.
You only walk on eggshells if you break my eggs. I learned the hard way not to associate with obnoxious people or idiots, yet here we are.
I've been really trying hard to be nice to you, but your attitude is really shitty. I sent Aim screenshots of the entire argument, nothing left out, and he agrees that you overreacted.
So, quit being a prick, or go be a prick to someone else.
You were also acting that way to him.
Now you're involving my friends?
He's my friend too.
You spoke to him once.
And the fact that he feels the same way I do kind of says a lot.
Confirmation bias is not evidence against me, especially not since Mars, Spitfire, and even bloody Drathius agree with me.
You get angry too easily. You need to either find a way to manage it or stay away from me.
No, you need to stop being an asshole and stay away from me.
The way you acted was way out of proportion from what was actually going on.
Or both. Quit trying to lay down the law on me, too. It's getting less amusing.
Friendo, you called me racist in an argument about the definition of papers. You got angry that I didn't agree with you. That is not how adults act.
I'm just gonna say something here.
Right?
I just was reminded of the whole PewDiePie meme, that angry.
I don't remember that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, continue.
And you're stupid enough to think either of those things happened?
Flash back to when those things did happen. I took screenshots of the entire argument, friendo. Don't think I won't send them, unedited, to everyone.
No, I called you a racist for claiming I was ignorant due to where I'm from. I got angry at that. Instead of listening to me and trying to find a middle ground so you could understand me, you just kept obnoxiously saying you were right and I was wrong without backing it up. Now you're attempting to blackmail. Tell me who the bad guy is again?
1. I never called you ignorant. 2. I never said you were ignorant because of where you came from. 3. I did try to find a middle ground. You were fighting against me. 4. You were the one saying that you were right and I was wrong. I was trying to say neither of us were wrong. 5. I'm just trying to defend myself from someone who I thought was my friend. If you don't believe me, go back and take a second look at the entire conversation we just had.
If you want to If you want to make grown-up threats, you can do it yourself in a call. All you're doing is saying the opposite of what I'm saying. Again.
I'll call you, but the audio might not be great. I'm in the car with the AC up all the way.
I saw the chat. I was the chat. I know what I said, and I know how I said it.
See the chat. Feel the chat. Be the chat. Okay, sorry. But when I call, I want to have a calm, collected conversation. I want to get things sorted out in an orderly manner. The minute you start yelling or calling names, I'm leaving. You can leave if I start doing the same. Understand? Ow.
I don't care. You can try to blackmail me in a call if that's the road you want to take.
I don't want to fight you. I never did.
I don't shout. You misinterpret how I write. Same as you misinterpreted me and Metal when we first met you.
I'm trying my hardest right now to stay friends with you.
No, you want to blackmail me and have everything your way. By blackmailing me?
How am I blackmailing you by telling you I'll send your friends screenshots of the entire conversation?
Literally by doing the thing you said.
If you had already done it, like you said you did, then it wouldn't even matter.
Do this or I will do this. That's blackmail.
Are you worried they would take my side?
Who?
Because otherwise it's not exactly a threat.
You don't know anyone who would care. Full Metal? I've spoken to him twice. AIM?
About this?
I barely know him. Who exactly do you think you're going to show that would, 1, give a fuck, 2, hurt me? How would it even hurt me? I believe I'm in the right. I've already shown this to everyone I respect.
If it wouldn't hurt you, then it's not blackmail.
Yes, it is. Crimes are in the attempt.
And what exactly have you shown them?
If I was immortal and you stabbed me, that's still attempted murder. This conversation.
Everything that makes you look good and me look bad, or did you really truly show them everything?
I don't give bias to observers.
Neither do I.
And I never accuse you because I'm not cheap. I don't blackmail because I'm not cheap. I don't flip off and get emotional when something doesn't go my way.
A little bit louder now.
I don't flip off and get emotional when something doesn't go my way.
Thank you. Look, I'm going to call you, alright? I just want to defuse this. I hate having to fight you on this. I just want to get things settled calmly.
Because let's face it, this is all through text, and you don't seem to know what angry text looks like.
You are the one that got emotional. Fuck's sake.
According to you.
Okay, hold on. Let me go get the screenshot.
Did you see my face? Hear me speak? No, I was irritated.
Let's just run through this game real quick.
I don't have to make you up. You just look at. Does this even matter?
Sure, but don't question my character that crosses a serious line.
Do you accept the word this and what it's used for?
Yes, I accept it. I understand now that I was wrong.
As opposed to you, who's crossed that for? Do you? You do?
You won the argument and I'm not upset about it.
Good. Now don't contact me again.
Please be mature about this. This is by far one of the dumbest arguments to get emotionally invested in. I'm gonna give you a break. I have to leave for school anyway.
What did I just say? Hey, look now.
That was a great cutback. Let's get back to the main conversation.
You're making me out to be an explosive bully when in reality, you are the one with a history of emotional instability. Let's see. I conclude things and you act passive aggressively.
I've gotten depressed irrationally, yes, but I don't get angry.
So I leave. Where exactly is this emotion instability of mine?
I'm sorry, but that is exactly like the bitch where meme from back in like 2015, I think. I could have the year wrong, but like seriously. And I was not being passive aggressive. I was being completely straightforward.
Hell, I could have found a better screenshot myself for you, but how it looks to me, but not how it looks to me, but I won't make any assumptions if you don't. Oh wait, that's all you've done? Now are you going to call me?
Trying to figure out how on my phone.
We need to be friends on Discord. I just sent a request. It's really not that hard.
And then we had a call. I don't remember everything that happened because it was back in like September last year, but he made me cry a couple times. I'm
Okay.
over it now. It's just, it was stupid.
It would be kind of hard to know what they thought.
So this is what I sent him the next day after the argument. Okay, so this happened the next day. He had, I don't know if I edited in the other screenshots, but I should have. He basically said some really mean things about me to our friends, and I decided it was time to stop talking to this person. So here's what I said to him. I really wanted to stay friends with you, friendo. I really like you, but if you truly believe what you told Shadow, then I don't think I should keep you around. It sucks, for me at least, to have to do this, but I can't be friends with someone who thinks I'm a terrible person. I'm already stuck with my family. I don't need another person trying to convince me that I'm the bad guy after everything is my fault. I've been trying my hardest for years and years to be the best person I can be, so when someone questions my character or says I'm the bad person or that I'm intentionally trying to be mean, it breaks my heart because that's not who I am. I never wanted to sabotage you. I never wanted to hurt you. I never wanted anything bad to happen to you. All I wanted was for you to settle down and look at things rationally. I didn't want to make your friends think poorly of you. I just wanted an outside, unbiased perspective so that I know that I'm not just being delusional about the whole thing. My family tries to convince me that whenever we have a disagreement, I'm the one in the wrong. Every time. And when my mother calls me names, I don't have any proof, so when I try to tell my therapist, my mom denies every word of it. But I do have proof here. I didn't change anything, I just sent it as it was. I didn't try to make it look good for me, I even kept in the parts that I was embarrassed about. I just wanted someone, anyone, to say that I wasn't crazy, and that this really happened the way I thought it did. And everyone I've shown this conversation to, not edited, just raw screenshots, has agreed with me. I'm sorry, friendo, but I know that if this continues, you're just going to keep hurting me, so I'm cutting this off before it gets any worse. Goodbye.
Stop victim carding. This has gone from blackmail threats to actual blackmail. Please stop trying to bully me and leave me in peace.
I'm not talking to you anymore. The least you could have done is apologize. I'm not bullying you, I just want you to understand the way you treated me, and the way you treat people in general, it seems, is unacceptable.
You're victim carding and threatening me. I'm asking you to stop.
I am the victim here. Get it through your thick skull that you messed up.
I would like to end this here because I don't tangle with unstable and aggressive people, so please don't force my hand. If you have to tell people you're the victim, then you aren't.
I didn't have to tell them. I sent them screenshots before telling them any sort of story, and they figured that out on their own.
And only one of them believes you, the 15-year-old.
No, everyone I've told believes me.
Now, stop attacking me. I don't want to keep warning you without acting.
Aim, Rack, Shadow, and Full Metal. Not counting my other friends that you don't know, just to get other perspectives.
Like me, I think.
Yes, you're one of them, Nick.
I'm serious. If you keep bullying me, I'll take this outside of the people you forced into this.
For the record, I never asked Shadow to warn you. He did that on his own. I didn't want to get you in trouble. I just wanted his thoughts on the matter.
Actually, he was going to ban me. There was outcry against it. Now he's accepted the idea of seeing my side of the story. Now please stop this. Please stop this now before I have to take it further.
No need.
You've argued with me, been mildly racist, and even blackmailed me over a word.
So anyone who's watched this whole thing through will know that this sentence is entirely false. So
I do like how I do like how he downplays it from racist to mildly racist.
he should have just like erased that from the entire sentence just because it's so wrong. Okay, here's the screenshot that I sent to Shadow. It's kind of blurry, so you can't really see it that well, but I said, "Can I get your opinion on something? I just want to get an outside perspective." Hold on, let me get closer to my TV so I can see it. From my view, Friendo was being insane, and from his view, I was the one being crazy. From my view, I was trying to calm things down and come to a middle ground, and from his perspective, he was doing that. I just want to see how an outsider sees it. And then I sent him screenshots of the whole conversation. That's what I told him, in case you don't believe me.
Why are you still harassing me? I keep asking you to stop, and you won't. That's harassment.
And then, about 45 minutes later, I find out that he had edited something I said to make it look like I actually was blackmailing him. And I wasn't. So, what I did say... So I said, "Did you seriously edit a screenshot of our conversation to make yourself seem like less of an asshole? Really?" So this is what I said. "I took screenshots of the entire argument, friendo. Don't think I won't send them unedited to everyone." And he took that and edited it and said that I took screenshots of the entire argument. Don't think I won't send them edited to everyone. Now apparently, editing something someone said is actually really easy, according to Nick. Why don't you show me something that you edited, Nick, and just show everyone how easy it is. So I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say, "Hello, friendo. I like bananas." Now take that and do something with it.
Okay, so it's really easy. It's just Control-Shift-I on Discord brings up the your I can't remember what it's called.
I don't know what it's called either. Command prompt, something like that.
Something like that. It's like Element Explorer, I think it is what it is.
Yeah. So my
called.
screenshots were of the entire page, but the kind of screenshots you can get from doing this method is exactly the kind of thing that shows up in Friendo's screenshot. So I'm just gonna close this and let Planer do his magic.
Okay, this is going to offend you.
Please make it YouTube safe. I don't want to get removed from YouTube.
I don't know if this is YouTube safe, but I'll show you what I've done anyway.
I'm well, I guess I could edit it out.
Yeah, I don't know if this. I don't know if this
maybe,
is YouTube.
Maybe just be extra safe and make it something that is YouTube safe.
Well, I think YouTube thinks it's YouTube safe, but I don't think everyone else thinks it's YouTube safe. This is
Whatever.
what it is.
So, yeah, as you guys can see, it's really easy to edit what someone says, and when you do it through that method, this is what it looks like. And as you can see from the conversation with Friendo, this is exactly the kind of thing that he did. And it's really easy to do. So it's kind of obvious that that's exactly what he did. So let's just continue. You know what? I'm over you. I thought that maybe you were just having a bad day, or that you misunderstood me, or something redeeming that would give me a reason to forgive you. But it's clear now that you know what you did, what you're doing is wrong, and instead of apologizing, or at the very least admitting it, you're going so far as to fabricate things that you think would make you look better. You know what would make you seem like significantly less of an asshole? Apologizing. Maybe being honest for a change might help your case too, fucking gaslighter.
What did you think? That I would say sorry and that you wouldn't have to apologize? That I'd let you just blackmail me and get away with it?
Oh my god, I'm done with you.
If you want to call guilt on the argument, it's 50-50.
I blocked him after that, by the way. I unblocked him so I could see this conversation again, but that was the point where I had to make it stop.
Ames said you wanted to make amends.
I did, but I don't really see the point anymore. It's been forever.
Suit yourself.
I want to make this clear. I don't hate you. I don't even dislike you. I just feel like I can't be around someone who gets easily worked up over small things. I hope you do well in life.
Easily. Ha.
That wasn't sarcasm or backhanded.
Don't ask for friendship, then come around to be condescending. I gave you a chance and you didn't take it.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm trying to be nice here.
You're petty. Have a nice life.
This is what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to be condescending. I just wanted this to end on a peaceful note.
Look, if you aren't interested in me trying to give you a chance, that's fine. That's your call. But just leave it at that. No need to be a cunt to me right after for doing a good thing, right?
I felt like you deserved an explanation as to why I'm not talking to you anymore. It's more than anybody else did for me.
Insulting me isn't an explanation.
I wanted you to know that I really do care.
Now, take the offer or fuck off.
I don't want to be your friend anymore, friendo. You mistreated me, and I can't trust you anymore. Even now, as I'm trying to end this on a good note, you're accusing me of attacking you or being a cunt. I'm trying to be nice, but if you see this as an attack, you see everything I do as an attack, and if that's how things are going to be, then I can't let this continue.
You're confusing me for you. I tried, you stabbed me in the back at every turn and then blamed me. If you're not even willing to accept my attempt at making amends, then I have no interest in you. Pretty sure you said everyone starts randomly hating you for no reason. I think I know why. Take a good look at yourself. I don't deserve being bullied like this.
You talk to me as if I'm the one who needs to apologize. You talk as if I'm crawling back to you. I'm the one who almost gave you a chance. You're the one who decided to try and turn it around and make me the bad guy. We could have put this all behind us, but you decided to make it a big deal. I'm not even asking for an apology anymore because I don't care. You don't hurt me anymore. Your opinion of me doesn't matter to me anymore. I just wanted to have some closure. Even now, I feel like you're upset over this and hiding it with anger and cruelty.
Then fuck off and stop preaching about how much of a saint you are when you did this to me.
Nice pause there. I didn't do anything, and you lashed out at nothing. I tried to forgive you, and you demanded an apology from me. I gave you an explanation as to why I'm not talking to you anymore, which you probably didn't even deserve, and you decide to accuse me of being a condescending asshole. I try to make things peaceful and ease tensions, and you project your anger and problems onto me. You're not a healthy person, friendo, and honestly, I'm worried about your well-being. There's clearly something going on that I don't know about. Whatever it is, I hope things improve for you, and I mean that genuinely.
Well, you don't because I'm right and have proven it over and over. Like I said, I'm not here to debate how much of a cunt you are. But if you're just going to lie and be abrasive to me, fuck off.
You've proven nothing. I'm not the bad person you keep claiming I am.
Not to you, because you only listen to yourself. Now get lost. You literally are. All I've done is point out things you've done.
All you've proven is that you're willing to manipulate evidence to make me look bad. I showed everything that happened. I didn't change anything. I didn't say anything. All I did was show them what actually happened. Any opinions they formed were of their own accord, and everyone I showed agreed you were being unreasonable.
Exactly the same as you then. Confirmation bias. Nice. I don't give a fuck about any of the shit that happened regardless.
Like I said, I didn't say anything to them. I just sent them raw screenshots. And what did you do? You edited a small snippet of what I said to try and make me out to be a liar.
I care about moving on from it or being left alone.
Oh my god, so we're on the same page then. Because that's what I've been trying to do this whole time.
Then fuck off. Jesus. If you wanted to make a video about me, you know I could have voiced it, right? Of course, if you wanted to cross me like this, I will end any excuses for friendships you have left, Sammy. Should I say Sammy?
Yeah, I'm making the video. They know it's me.
Okay. Just leave me alone.
I'm not trying to cross you. I thought making a joke about it would make this less depressing for me. I intentionally left you out of it, and I planned on censoring your name from it. I'm not going to drag your name through the mud.
Why don't you? And here's an idea. Forget about it, you obsessed fucking psychopath.
I intend on erasing your name from the screenshots so no one will know it's you. I'll erase all the names, actually.
No, you just won't do it.
That way, no one will have any idea it's you.
I don't care.
This is my coping mechanism. Let me cope.
Leave me alone, or my hands are going to be forced.
What are you going to do? Block me? I wasn't planning on talking to you anymore anyway.
Yes.
And that's the end.